Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for May the 22nd through to the 28th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you've sent my way each and every day. Now, let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. Start with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the new path forward, the action plan, where you want to step forward, but it's laying out the plans. It's getting that aha moment. It's getting that epiphany. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so it's building your self-confidence. You're feeling very confident about yourself. It's attaching to your dreams, your desires, your creative energies. We have the King of Swords. King of Swords is you're full of passion, and nobody better stand in your way when this kind of energy comes around. So be careful. Be careful that you are not, ruffling feathers, that you are not stepping on toes, that you are not burning bridges. Okay, be careful about your communication, what you're saying, what you are trying to say, what you are agreeing to, what you are opposing. Okay, because there's a lot of passion behind everything you do, everything you say, your actions, your words. So choose them wisely this week, okay? You have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords really says that you have gone through the battles, the hardships that you had to endure in order to have the knowledge, the wisdom, and the sight towards your future that you do today. Okay, this is not somebody who is defeated, but rather somebody who is starting to push themselves back up. Who doesn't have 10 swords in their back, because then there'd be a pool of blood in front of us. Those swords are behind you. They represent the lessons you had to walk through in order to get to now. The sky is starting to break through, or the sun is starting to break through the clouds. The rainbow is trying to appear. So know that you possess the talent, the abilities, the resources that you need to actually start this path forward. King of Cups. Your independence and your dependence. Okay, this is the stereotypical dad in the deck. You know, it's the person that goes out and works for a living, gains their independence in the world in order to come home to their dependents, in order to put food on the table, in order to put a roof over their head, and taking care of others. So you may be looking a lot at, where you give of yourself and where you demand for yourself and what you do independently in order to bring in happiness and joy to other people, comfort, security, and how you bring that onto yourself. So with that where it is, I would have to think you are looking towards creating more or better or raising the bar on yourself in some way to be more independent in a part of your life, to strengthen who you are. Because right underneath it is the Queen of Pentacles still sits. So we've got a royal family there, your creativity, your confidence. For work and career, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. Your new day dawning. Where you want to go, what you want to create. So you may be seeing a lot of what doesn't work, what needs to be left in the past, what needs to be rethought or investigated, or rethinking something that you have chosen, perhaps, as a career path. And this is your new day dawning, so this is walking forward with a confidence. Now, you are highly intuitive when this card comes up, so if it feels right, chances are it's right. But if it feels wrong, you really need to investigate. You really need to look at it. You really need to read the fine prints, because you are highly intuitive, because this is your new day dawning. It's almost like you are stepping into a new chapter when it comes to work, career, job, what defines you as a person. Okay, work and career, finances. Finances should be going up with this card around. So long as you follow your gut, follow your intuition, know that it brings in the best value, know that it's the right step forward, knowing that you're not stepping off a cliff hoping that something's underneath you, but you've really investigated, because this is a lot of your past knowledge coming to fruition for you, leading you in the right direction. For love, relationships, we have the Four of Pentacles. Well, I find it hard to say this to an Aries, but you know, do you really understand your worth, your value within the relationship? Do you understand what you give the relationship? Do you understand what you need in the relationship in order to feel safe, secure? Somebody who is respected, somebody who is loved, understood. This is really where you really need to take ownership, embrace what you do in the relationship, to not take yourself for granted or not let somebody else take you for granted. To stand up for yourself, to, you know, and be careful, because we have the passion guy there, the King of Swords. So, you know, you really want to think things through. You really want to think about the message you want to convey, how it will be taken, how you want them to take it. If you're looking for a relationship, the amount of value you are worth, you put on yourself, is the kind of energy that you are going to attract in. So it's a lot about loving you, embracing you, knowing what you have to offer, knowing your worth, knowing your value. Your spirituality is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so Spirit is really telling you here to think things through. This is the Judge. Now, she's very creative, very passionate, but she's also the quiet one. She thinks things through. She investigates. She asks validating questions. So Spirit is really telling you here to investigate, to read the fine print, to understand what you were saying yes to or no to, what you were pushing away and what you were attracting to yourself. And give it thought before any kind of move, any kind of voice that you use. The Two of Wands in health and well-being. You may be wanting to push forward in a new direction when it comes to health and well-being, trying something new, trying something different. Once again, remember with the Queen of Wands in your spirituality that you have to think it through. Okay, you have to get the information. You just can't take a new miracle pill because the ad says it's good for you. You have to investigate, you have to research, you have to understand if it really truly will bring value into your life, long-term, sustainable, bring in a vitality. And you're looking at new ways, new approaches to do. Okay, and with the King of Swords here in your reading, I would have to say that you've got a lot of passion and energy to just step into the experience. And I caution you about that because the Queen of Wands sits in your spirituality, asking you to think it through, to use good judgment, to use strong judgment. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.